Her husband came and got her.
The
ambulance came. Yeah,
okay,
no.
I was like, the ambulance
They came and
showed
checked
up
her out. She didn't leave in the ambulance because that.
They
you
were
have to be really rich to do that. But
us poor folks, that's not happening.
Where have you been?
Bitch, where have you been?
You start.
Oh my God. Okay, so I feel like we went on an accidental hiatus.
Yeah, we did.
Like, life happened. So much life happened. And I don't mean in the, like, you know, we're bringing life into the world sense, but like, because kill me now. No, girl, it's, I don't even know where to start. I've been thinking because I knew we were going to like chat today and I was like, what are we going to talk about? Because there's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, okay, where did we leave off on certain subjects? And so, you know,
well,
we apologize that we're not organized.
Sorry, audience.
So sorry.
Just the reality of having a podcast is it takes time and it costs money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one factor. And both of us have challenging schedules because we both work and we have kids and all the things.
Yep.
But yeah.
And husbands and mortgages and, you know.
Yeah.
And all the summer activities that the Deborah has to, you know, get us involved in. So many things.
Right. The cruise director. Oh my God. So our last episode came out on March 27th. So April, May, June. We've been gone for about 3.5 months.
I knew it had been a while, but I didn't realize that it had been that long. But okay. Well, you know.
We're sorry.
We're so sorry.
Yeah. And then the other thing that happened was I had a really important employee, a team member, who got a real job and left me.
Oh, no.
And so I've been doing all of her work since then.
Oh,
and I recently figured out how to do a lot of it with AI, which was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was left, I hired for. So I hired a new social media clipper. His name's Skylar, and he's amazing.
Oh, yay. We love Skylar.
Yes. So he's going to get the great fun of finding hooks in this episode and turning them into clips.
Oh, wonderful.
And
that's like a talent because if somebody was like, could you do this? I'd be like, nah, I can't do that.
Actually, this is really cool how I found him. So I was in Las Vegas for work. Every time I start working with new editors, I always test people and then see how it goes after the test. Because what used to happen was I would fall in love with somebody and then they would be really bad at the job. And then I'd be like, oh, crap.
Oh, that's the worst. Because you really like them as a person, but you're like, you suck.
Yeah, or we're not aligned on what it needs to look like or what's funny or what's interesting. And what I've learned is, not on this show, like this show is just super interesting all by itself. But in some of my other podcasts, it's hard to figure out what the audience wants to hear. It's not hard for me, but it's hard for people who don't know the people and don't know the subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
So Skylar, I met his wife actually first at this conference, and she was walking around doing social media for somebody. And so, of course, I was like, are you available? I'm hiring for social media. And I talked to her for a really long time, and she was just super nice. And she understood what I was looking for. And she said, I can do it, but I think my husband's better at it and he needs things to do. And would you like to meet him? He's here at the meeting. And I was like,
hell
yes. Yeah. So I was done working, but I really, really, really wanted to meet him. And so one of the funniest parts of this was we're at the Wynn Hotel, and the pool is massive. It runs the entire length of the hotel, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the back, maybe 20% of the pool property is adults only because you can go topless back there.
Oh.
So we're not on that end.
Topless.
We're as far away from... No, not me. No. Cammie.
I was like, please tell me. No. You just let it... Oh my God, Eva, you're really disappointing me right now.
We're on the family end.
Sorry, continue. It's fine.
And so I tell them I'm going to go meet with the social media people. I'll be back in a little while. And I walk the length of the pool because I've calculated mentally that I think the conference is at the other end. And if I just walk down there, I'll go inside and then I don't have to do the whole long walk. So I get all the way into the adults only area and guess who comes running up behind me? Why are you leaving, Mama? And
God.
in the moment that Ellie reaches me, an employee goes, "Ma'am, this is adults only." I'm like, dude, she chased me all the way down here.
Oh,
I did not bring my child to the topless part of the pool.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah. So anyway, then I walked her all
good on
the way back.
him for being on top of that. I mean, okay.
Definitely, keeping the kids from seeing breasts.
Because they've never seen them before.
No, and in fact, this one is still at 6, is still obsessed with boobs. Like she talks about boobs every day. I'm like, Ellie, that's not appropriate. You're too old to be obsessed with boobs.
Oh yeah,
not
really
working.
Talks about it too, and then we're like, well, when you get your own, then you'll know what they're all about, and then you can stop talking to me about it.
That's
oh God. So speaking of, I need to go on this little tiny tangent, but we're gonna get back to your story. But Cordelia saw 2 people hugging on TV, not kissing, just hugging.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says to my husband, "Are they gonna make love?"
No.
She's 8.5 years old, y'all. And I was like, so she comes upstairs and I was like, so kiddo, what's making love? And she's like, well, it's like when the girl bug bites off the boy bug's head.
She didn't.
Well, sometimes it'd be like that. But okay.
That's what she thought it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like, because she's crazy about like watching like informational videos, like educational videos about insects and snakes and all kinds of creepy crawly ass shit I hate.
Sure.
And so she must have watched like a mantis video and was like, because anyhow. So you're at the pool. He's like, don't bring your kid here.
Yeah. So the point, that was really not the point. I had to walk all the way back to the family part, drop her off, and then I had to go through the inside.
And you're like, we're not doing this again.
I'm not taking this walk again. And there's no way out. Once you're on the inside of the hotel on that end, the far end of the pool, you can't get out. You still have to walk all the way back around. So anyway, it's Vegas. It's a lot of walking. That's where I met Skylar, was right after the pool incident with the topless section of the pool.
Right.
And I talked to him for an hour and a half and I just was so hopeful that it was going to work out, and he's great. So
good. I'm glad you have somebody to help you, because I would be no help at all. Just FYI.
It's turning into an actual job, social media clipper.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
So he worked on The Deadliest Catch, which I told him, you're going to have to put up with my questions for at least a year.
I don't think I've watched like all the current, because they're still they're still doing that show, right? It's not like,
I think so.
I don't know. I've watched probably at least the first 12 or 13 seasons. I mean, like, I know they've like got 20 seasons now. I have no idea, but I was obsessed with it for a while. Yeah. What's really funny is that there's the boat, the Cornelia Marie.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter's name is Cordelia Marie.
Uh-huh.
Which I didn't even make that connection until like years after she was born, and I just was rewatching it and I was like, Anyways, I did not name my daughter after a crab boat, just so we're all clear.
Put together that both of our children middle name is Marie?
No.
Kari Marie.
Oh, I didn't. Maybe we did.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Anyways, but that's really cute. I love it.
Yeah. It is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Kari is at gymnastics camp today, and Ellie was at dance camp, Harry Potter dance camp.
Why don't they have Harry Potter dance camp for adults? I mean, this is such bullshit. I want to go to a Harry Potter dance camp. Please send me.
They make crafts every day.
And they're doing Harry Potter-y things and dancing. Like, sign me the fuck up.
Yes, they are. When they weren't, I mean, they're doing the Harry Potter waltz, and there's a Quidditch piece of music too. They've got 2 dances that they're doing tomorrow.
Oh my God. Are they going to have like a recital and you get to go watch?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You have to
they did
film
it.
some. You have to like show me some video of it. I swear, I'm just obsessed.
Oh, I will. Last week, the camp was called Cupcakes and Cartwheels. And they each made, both of them were at that one last week. They each made 6 cupcakes every day. So they both came home with 12 cupcakes 4 days in a row. And on the 5th day, they made a cake. I had 48 cupcakes and 2 cakes on the kitchen counter. And
How did you manage that?
I didn't. There was no room for anything. Good thing I don't eat because I didn't cook. I don't, and they didn't eat them either. But before it started, I was like, I just said, like 3 days ago, I declared we were done with sugar and now we're going to cupcake camp. And I don't want to out her, but she's gotten a little bit, Kari's gotten a little chunky around the middle and I'm struggling with it. She's fine.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out, is it just one of those, like they get a little chunky and then they grow and then they get chunky and then they grow?
I think yes to that. I think that's absolutely can happen. I think that when we're talking like really overweight, then, medical intervention, it might be needed. But when it's just like, to me, I'm like, are they running around? Are they enjoying themselves? Are they active?
Constantly. Yes.
Are they, how are they doing in school? Okay, just leave them the hell alone, for that kind of thing.
Yeah. Have you seen any of those articles of like kids on semaglutide?
No.
I'm not going to put Kari on it, but they have
I have not.
They have approved Wegovy for kids 12 and older with a BMI in the 95th percentile or higher.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if they've done the research and it's good and it's not going to cause them any weird long-term effects, then
Who knows?
Okay. But like, right. Like, I think they were talking about that on the Oprah special. Remember that Oprah special that was like, I don't know, a couple years ago?
I do remember that.
And they were talking about that. I think it was, I don't know if it was the mom that got the medication and was giving it to her daughter. It was something like that. Maybe I could be totally wrong, so please don't quote me. But
no, I think that kid was on the approved one, which is liraglutide, which was a predecessor to semaglutide.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I don't remember the brand name, but like, yeah, I do remember seeing this.
Turn to Wegovy for elementary school kids. Wow.
What are the serious health risks tied to childhood obesity? I think they're mental.
And I mean, it depends on, a lot of factors. Like, is this something they're just going to grow out of eventually? Or are they going to go the other way where they just get larger and larger and larger and larger throughout their whole lives? Then, you know what I mean? But it's like, you can't predict the future. You can only do with what you know right now, right? So, I don't know. I have the opposite problem. Can't get my kid to eat enough food. And I think she's too skinny.
What size does she wear?
She's 8.5 years old. And around her waist, she's still wearing a size 6. But she's like all tall and lanky. Which a lot of Justin's family is exactly like that. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I've never had a doctor say, well, she needs to eat more. And it's not like,
They never say anything. They never say a word.
She certainly doesn't look emaciated, and she definitely eats. But I'm like, I don't know. She's fine. I don't know. It is what it is. But
well, Kari, she definitely has some habits that are bothering me. And one of them is just the amount of food she puts on her plate before she's even started eating a meal is excessive.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I haven't figured out what the magic words are. I was like, we don't plan to overeat. Like, you don't just.
I would rather say, hey, do the smaller portion. If you're still hungry, let me know and we can.
I say that every time, Cammie. She doesn't. It's almost like she's afraid that I'm not going to let her eat more. And I was like this. I get it.
Do you think that's like
this?
Like, I was reading some recently about like generational trauma and how like. I don't know if we've talked about this before, and I feel like, oh my God, I'm repeating myself. But a friend of mine has a daughter Cordelia's age. And she, with a friend, her mother had a sibling that drowned in the pool. completely tragic. My friend never learned to swim. Will not do it.
Mm.
Her daughter, up until kind of just recently, was like, would get in the pool and swim. Like, she's like, I'm not going to try to pass on my trauma to my kid. Like, I'm getting her swimming lessons. And, she's doing all the right things, right? But she, up until recently, wouldn't, and she still is weird about like just free swimming where she can't touch the bottom, won't do it. So I'm like, and I was talking to her about it. I was like, do you think that's like a generational thing? Like your mom maybe felt responsible because I don't know the circumstances, but I believe that the mom was there when it all happened. And I was like, is there something to that? I mean, there was a book I read that talks about like all different kinds of examples of how those things can happen. And even if like, you know, something happened to a relative that you don't even like know or passed away before you were born, and you still have the same weird ass fear that person had in like the exact same scenario. And I'm like, this is really strange. But anyways, who knows if it's something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to think about it, and I'm still struggling.
Yeah. And she's the older one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's just a month older than Cordelia. No, she's September 7th. She'll be 9.
Oh. Yeah, they're like 4 or 5 weeks apart. Yeah, like 5 weeks. Yeah.
Right. So
I wouldn't worry too much about it, quite frankly.
Okay.
But that's my advice. Don't worry about it.
I won't.
I don't know if that makes you feel better.
I got kind of lazy with my meds earlier in the year, like after Christmas. I was really stretching it out to save money. And I was going like 10 to 14 days between shots, and I was not taking as much. And then I got back up to like 195. And so asterisk, okay. I used to pray, just get me under 200 and I'll be happy. Right.
Right.
But I have moved the goalpost just a bit.
Okay.
Because if I'm at 185, everything fits. I don't have a muffin top. But now I can see where 5 pounds goes when I put 5 or 7 back on. And I stopped tucking in my shirts, and I don't want to wear shorts. And so there's it's different. When you weigh 280 and you go to 270, you don't even notice. You might feel better, but there's no like, oh, these jeans fit so much better.
Right. No, at that point, you're just like, it's nothing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I got off my butt. I went to the doctor to talk to her about it, and she's not an early adopter, and she's kind of not even a normal, like, she doesn't even really have a normal take on it. She thinks that someday I'm going to stop taking this. And so we have an ongoing disagreement about my meds that I still have to sort through, but not right now. So I just kicked that can down the road. And she was going to prescribe it and reduce it at the moment that I was like, no, I need to get back on the schedule and increase it right now. She was like, no, you need to go off for a while. No, not doing that. So I just went back to my old doctor where I've been getting it this whole time. And I was like, I'm going to buy myself 3 more months. I'll have more time to think about it. So I did that. And it was like around $1,400 for 3 vials. And I was already there. I was like, I need it now. So I paid it, but I know full well the price is not $1,400 for 3 vials anymore.
Yeah.
So when that ran out, I heard from another doctor who I work with that he was getting his from another website where it was half that price. So, and he also said, you just go on there. You don't have to talk to anybody. It's an AI, and the doctor reviews the chart, and then they send it to you, and it'll be there in like 2 days. Like, I got to do this just to see if he's telling the truth.
Just to see if it's actually real.
And so I did that. And sure enough, it showed up at my house. It was like, I did it on a Friday and it showed up on Monday. It came from a pharmacy in Texas. The pharmacy in Texas is used by lots and lots of people. So I kind of figured out that there's all these shell websites that are ordering, like they'll sell it to you. They'll hire maybe one doctor to review like all the people. They'll sell you the meds as long as you qualify. And then the pharmacies are all the same pharmacies. And so I did. Yeah, I got 3 vials from them. It's fine. It's exactly the same as what I've been getting. Just came from a different pharmacy. Well, then I think I realized that all of the pharmacies are getting the meds from the same distributor. So we're all getting the same stuff. It just, the only variation at this point is, if it's compounded anyway, is what are they adding to it? And which of the big compounding pharmacies is it coming from? This is kind of what I've figured out. Also, based on extensive research, reading Reddit, I did. I do that every morning.
I am not on Reddit. I can't. But I mean, girl, I don't know.
I deleted all my other social media. I need Reddit for research purposes.
I love that justification. I love it. Do it. I know my mom will ask me, "Are you on Reddit?" No.
Is your mom on Reddit?
I'm sure she is. She's on everything.
The Deborah. Are you on Reddit?
Yeah, you need to
when
let
you
us
hear
know.
this, please text us. It's funny because I know she will.
Oh, totally. So speaking of the Deborah, so the Susie, her sister, is coming to visit. And literally, I just got this text from my mom an hour ago. And the Susie went to get back on GLP-1. So Susie has a medical history from here to fucking Texas, right? She's had 2 or 3 brain surgeries, breast cancer, heart problems. Like, the fact that she's even walking this earth is a miracle based on all the things that she's osteoporosis, all of her arthritis, like, you name it, this poor woman has had it. And her doctor won't give her GLP-1s anymore because, and I don't even, like, by and large, she's not I don't think she's overweight, at least not the last time I saw her. But I think there's some weird, like, thing with, like, boomer ladies that they always think they're fat when they're not.
Oh, yeah. That's baked in.
Because my mom was like, I've gained so much weight recently. And she's going to, but I'm like, what are you talking about? You're wearing all the same clothes that you wore 3 months ago. Like, you look the same. But, you know, if the scale goes 5 or 10 pounds, like, she gets really worried about it. And I'm like, you're fine. Anyways. So, yeah. So she said that they couldn't prescribe it to her because she's had so much bone loss. And it's not really good for older people. And then she talks about, like, how tall she always was, like 5'10", and now she's measuring, like, 10 years, she was at 5'10", and then 10 years ago she was at 5'9", and in the last 2 years she's gone down to 5'6".
Oh.
Yeah. So she's lost a lot of height. So they're like, nah, you can't get it. I was like,
does she want it from another source? Is that what you're telling me?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think she looks fine. I was like, you have, 10,000 doctors watching your ass. Like, you're going to be okay. Like, but I just thought it was interesting that they had said that it's not good for people that have had bone loss. Have you heard that before?
I haven't heard that. It sounds related to if you don't have enough muscle, like that sort of category of side effects. If you just take it and you don't actually exercise, which I don't, although I did start playing tennis again. Yeah. So fun story from tennis the other night. Okay. There's 2 places where we play, and one is drop in on Saturday morning, and all the girls that go to that are like 25, and they all wear matching outfits, like sets. They wear the sets.
Oh my God. That's precious.
It's really cute. They're just really cute. Like, they have cute ponies. They have hair extensions.
Yeah. Right.
Brand new rackets.
Brand new rack.
The other game.
In another sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The other drop-in game is Sunday night with Coach Craig. And he's like the old He looks like he's been playing tennis. He's been the pro somewhere for like 30 years. So he's got a permatan and a ponytail. He's got a ponytail.
I love him already.
Cool. He's so cool. Okay. So I'm at Coach Craig's drop-in, and everybody's my age over there. Like, no one cares about their having the set on that matches.
Oh, they don't. They're just, I just pulled something out of the dirty laundry and rolled up.
Well, this girl, it's Sunday night. It's 95 degrees still.
Damn.
I had just gone through 4 or 5 shirts trying to figure out which one was the coolest. Like temperature-wise.
Is that important?
It's that important. If I put on too heavy of a shirt,
thing, I was like, what? Yeah, no, you'll be dying.
I'd be miserable, and I'd just want to go home, and I need all the help I can get. So we're warming up, and this girl comes on the court. She's younger. She's maybe 30-ish. Full length black leggings to the ankles, like not even 7/8. And I think to myself, that's not going to go well. Whatever. You do you, girl. Not even 15 minutes in, she went over and sat on the bench to get a drink. And Craig and I both noticed at the same time that it looked like she was trying to take a nap. Because you know how like what it looks like when the kids fall asleep in the car and their bodies are all contorted because they can't lay down? That's what she looked like.
Oh, God. And
he was like, oh, she's not resting. She's out.
She passed out.
Yeah, legit. And she started sliding behind. She was sitting in front of the fence. She started sliding behind the bench toward the ground. And so he's trying to get her out from this crack. And so I start helping him. And so we got her on the ground. We laid her out flat. She was out for like over 2 minutes. So long that my other friend from tennis is on the phone with 911.
Yeah.
Like she gets the whole 911 call done and the girl still has not woken up.
Oh,
and
God.
It was so scary.
But you checked her breathing and her pulse and all that.
She was breathing. I picked up her wrist and grabbed her pulse and it was like 60 maybe. It was super slow. It was just heat stroke. Okay. I just like gave you the end of the story. However, what I will say is in this hubbub, I was talking to her and sitting with her, but I said to her, did you eat anything today? And she was like, no, I forgot. Okay. It's 8:00 at night. You're wearing full length black leggings and you did not eat today. And I think to myself,
going outside
she thinks
playing
she's
tennis
trying to,
was the right.
She's trying to lose weight. This is like the equivalent of the old, like put on the plastic bag and run around to lose weight diet. Remember that one?
Oh my God. Where it was like the sweating was going to get you skinny.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Oh boy. Okay. And she's a young woman?
Oh yeah. Her husband came and got her. The ambulance came.
Off?
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I was like, the ambulance
they came and
showed
checked
up
her out. She didn't leave in the ambulance because that.
They
you
were
have to be really rich to do that. But
us poor folks, that's not happening.
No. At least this girl had gone and sat down before she blacked out. I wonder if she's going to show up again.
Well, you have to keep us posted now.
I called one of my other friends that goes to tennis all the time too. And as soon as I started telling the story, she was like, oh, I know exactly who did that. She's a known quantity.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
No. Wow.
Yeah. So this Saturday, I'm going back to the matching set group. And we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're getting out and doing something.
By far the oldest person there.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the oldest person everywhere I go now, which is, I mean, I'm not, but like definitely the oldest person besides one other person that I work with. I'm the oldest. Yeah. But he's like a sales guy that's like the father of the manager. It's so weird. So he's boomer age, maybe a little younger. He might be an old Gen Xer, but I don't know.
I gotta say, not related to your story about this strange person I don't know.
Continue.
You've kept the hairstyle a lot longer than I thought you would.
Oh yeah, this is my blonde. This is my summer blonde right now. Yep.
Looks kind of dark at the top.
Well, that's just my natural hair, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is, yep, I'm like literally obsessed. So I'm probably going to keep the blonde for, I don't know, maybe the next couple months or so, and then I will switch to a more fall related color scheme. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like really enjoying it because I just wake up in the morning and I take off my bonnet and my hairstyle and I don't do shit. It's literally that simple.
I don't style my hair. I just put in a scrunchie and go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe some dry shampoo. Hey, so have you been on the scale at all?
Oh yeah. So no.
Okay.
That's a quick no. I haven't been on for a while. Last time I checked myself, I was like, I've gained a lot back, like at least 20 pounds or 30 pounds since, because I think I got down to like 195 and I think I'm like 220 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm not beating myself up about it. Like, shit fucking happens. And this is a journey, not a destination. You know what I mean? All the whatever idioms, but again, I'm not doing this for the vanity. Like, it's really more for the long life situation. But but I would like to get back on board. I just got to figure out like financially how I'm gonna handle that, because I've been really trying to sock money away to my debt to get that like paid off, and that's been a huge priority. So so I'm working on that, and then I think once I kind of get like at least one of my cards paid off, then I'll be like, okay, now I don't have to pay that monthly payment anymore, and I can just be like, okay, I'll get my Tirzepatide and it'll be fine. So I'm like, yeah. But I'm still taking the Vyvanse, which is hunger suppressant. I'm not sure if I've mentioned. Yeah. So I'm only really eating twice a day. Like I eat something in the morning and then I'll have dinner, but and maybe snack a little bit here and there. But oh my God, I'm on HRT now. So I was having such intense perimenopause symptoms that I was like plotting ways to burn my house down. It was like the rage was insane. I was just mad at everybody. I'm like, you walked by me on the street. How dare you? It was just stupid stuff. And then
I think we talked about this because I was pretty angry there for a while too.
Yeah. So I'm on estrogen patch, and then I'm on a different type of birth control that is higher progesterone. So, and it's working. So I think part of the weight gain issue was that I've been having these perimenopause symptoms, which, makes you want to just shoot yourself in the face every day, but not after you've slaughtered your family. Like that's, but yeah, so I'm doing...
your neighborhood doesn't need another fire. And then you would just have to deal with the insurance company yourself for your own fire.
I did back off from that idea. I thought, well, maybe you need to rethink this.
I can see that your house is still there.
Yeah. So we're still here. Everything's good. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started taking it like maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't even think it's been that.
That's really recent.
Very recent. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's been about a month because I'm almost out of the birth control pack and that's getting refilled. So maybe it's been 3 or 4 weeks. Anyways, the point is, it's all very new, but it's definite improvement for sure. So I'm hoping that like the longer that I'm on it, and just kind of like chugging along on my own. And then once I get like my financial goal sorted out, then I can be like, okay, now I'll be like really chugging along. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works.
Good plan.
Yeah.
I can help you with the cost of the meds too, because I don't think I even finished the whole thing about how I went. Well, I did. I told you I ordered it from that other website.
Yeah.
And then last week I was over at a friend's house who is in medicine, like legitimately, not selling things from her trunk.
Not out of a van? Oh, man.
Side note, I did just have an episode of a podcast where the Botox injector was like, I was injecting people in parking lots out of my trunk all over Orange County. And I was like,
only in California could you even remotely get away with that.
Yeah, it was like her back in the day story. This is how I got started.
Was this
I can
when
see it.
People were like cuckoo bananas for Botox?
Yeah. What do you mean they're not cuckoo bananas
I guess
anymore?
they still are. I don't know. If I could
so
get it, I would.
normalized now.
It is really, yeah.
So, this very good friend of mine, who's an excellent laser esthetician, her husband has a telemed company. So, part of how do I say it? Well, we'll just say it like, if you can get your meds from there, you'll help us fund the show so we can keep talking about these very important, very, very interesting things.
Yes, that are life-changing and earth-shattering subjects that everyone needs to know about. like how when the girl
if
bug
you spend
bites
a lot
off
of
the
time
boy
on
bug's
Reddit,
head.
if you're on Reddit like me, you know that Reddit has its favorite companies. And this one is similar to those where you tell them what you want. You can meet with a doctor and they will approve or disapprove your prescription. And then you get your meds in the mail. And if you buy 3 months, it's a little less. So the website is Epix, EPIXTRX, epixtrx.com. And if you put in the code LessOfYou10, you actually get 10% off the very, very low price. So right now, 1 month is $179 for Tirzepatide. And then 3 months is $447. So you'd get that for less than that. I don't do math, so that's 10% less than whatever that is.
You'd get
$44 off.
Yeah.
$44.70 less.
That's awesome.
That is a very good price.
Yeah. I'm going to definitely look into that, especially if it's that inexpensive. I was going to say cheap, but I don't want to say cheap. I want to say inexpensive.
The other thing they gave me, because when I was over there, they were just telling me all the other stuff that you're able to order from them. I got what's called the Glow Stack, which is a skincare peptide, and it comes in a cute little vial.
Oh.
And so I'm doing that too, because like I've been doing this for so long. Injecting myself is not anything that I even think twice about now. It just is.
Nope. I don't
ordinary.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm gonna. You need to like hook me up with that because maybe that'll get me on board quicker. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'll put the link in the show notes and we'll make it easy. And we'll be back every week because we want to keep doing the show. And so I needed to find a way to fund that. And everybody I actually really had a hard time finding a source that I trusted. And the funny part before we started recording today is that I actually saw a doctor I know really well who has a similar company. And I asked him if he would do this with us. And he was weird about it. He was like, I'm not really set up for that. And so I
How are you not
feeling
set up
really
to
bad. Like I really
sell stuff to people. Like, how are you?
Well, he wasn't set up to do the referral part, like to give us credit for it.
Okay.
He didn't have any way to give us credit. And he didn't seem interested in figuring it out either, which was annoying.
So that was kind of like an excuse to be like, I just don't really want to. Yeah.
It was, yeah. So I'm happy to report that we have a trusted source and it helps the show. And that's the whole thing. Just if you want to hear us talk about nothing and medication from time to time.
Mm-hmm. When our young children and our aging bodies.
And if you want a really good, affordable source that ships really fast, it's right here in here. It's EpixTRX.
I love it. Send me the link. I'm going to check it out. Yeah. I'm super excited about this.
Okay. I'm going to have to get my head around shilling for a company. Like, it's not something I usually do, but
Mm-mm.
I was about to say we got to eat. No, we don't. I need money for green juice because this is my new thing.
What is that exactly? I was going to ask you earlier. What is that?
Well, this is a tiger lily from Juice Land. It's like green vegetables turned into juice. It tastes like a liquid cucumber.
Oh, that sounds really delicious. Yeah. I probably should do that more.
It is really good.
Green veg. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and I need to eat more protein apparently because I had some lab work done when I was trying to figure out like why I just want to rage murder kill everybody. And she's like, "You're a little protein deficient." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
How did she see that in labs?
I don't know. There's protein markers. I fucking don't know. It was like, I don't know. So I said, yeah, tell that to the cost of a steak because who can afford that shit?
I know. I have to be better about that too. I count breakfast, and if I count breakfast, usually I make it through the rest of the day fine. So I eat, there's these egg bites from Trader Joe's that are turkey sausage and egg whites.
Okay.
And there's, I think, 18 in those. And then I have a good culture cottage cheese, and there's another 20 in those. And then I have a couple little smokies, and it gets me to 50 for breakfast.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, I don't know if I do 50 grams of protein in an entire day. For sure. Do not do that.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Well, you don't need labs to tell you you're deficient.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So I'm trying to be like, okay, what can I add in here that's, going to be some meat or some whatever other. I'm really trying to sound like insulting to like people who are vegetarian or vegan that are like, you don't have to just eat meat to get protein. There's other things. I don't know what those other things are. I'll just be straight. Like, send me a list. I'm like, legumes, do those have extra protein? I don't even know what that is. Like,
I don't know.
Like, there's there's other things that are not meat that have protein. I don't know what they are. Somebody needs to say, hey,
you can't
try.
It's not nuts or peanut butter because you can't eat enough.
I don't know.
Ew, no, yuck. Chia seeds are gross.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's what I think when I'm like, oh, high protein, plant products or whatever. I'm like, is it going to taste like literal chewed up cardboard? Like what? So I don't know.
Yeah.
So if somebody's
vegan
or vegetarian and would like to educate me on other options that are like not like you have to like have a culinary degree to prepare. That's the other part. I'm like, how do I make this thing? Like, okay, like can I open a can of black beans and chuck them in the microwave? Like, is that okay? Like, I don't know. So
you can't put cans in the microwave, Gammy.
Well, I didn't mean the actual can. I meant I put it in a bowl and then I.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Please don't. What is this? Just friends.
I just take the lid off. It's fine.
Am I being punked? Remember that scene?
Just try it. It's okay. Yes. Oh, I think there was one about somebody. No, seriously though. Like they were like, oh, if you put 2 pennies in the microwave for a minute, it'll shrink them. Like, and there was like teenage girls actually doing it because they thought, and then they were destroying their microwaves and making their fathers really upset. I remember there was something I don't know, something I saw one time
on
6
TikTok.
Years ago. Yeah.
Oh. Well, like, you really remembered that one and stored it for later, didn't you?
For real. That's what happens. It's like the weird ass information that is like completely useless sticks around. Can't remember the name of the person that I met 10 seconds ago.
Nope.
Thanks. Neurodivergency. Appreciate you.
Okay. Well, we're going to be back every week now.
Yep.
So
on it, in it to win it.
We're going to get Cammy back on her meds. And
Let's do
All
it.
the good things.
Yay!
Bye, Deborah.
Bye, Mom. Talk to you later.
Follow us on Instagram at Less of You Podcast. Are you confronting the same challenges and have a story to tell? I'd love to hear your story on our Skinny Shot Stories podcast. Contact me for more details at skinnyshotstories.com. If you're a doctor and would like to learn more about sponsoring this or any of our cosmetic surgery and weight loss podcasts, go to lessofyou.com. Less of You is a production of The Axis, TAGAXIS.io.